Coming up next, we've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. Floyd passes to Magician. Here's Magician. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Moore passes to Floyd. Back to Moore. Here's Magician. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Takes a 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Floyd. The 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. They set the screen for the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Magician's shot is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Louisville passing it around. There's Brown with the 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Floyd. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Kamara is checked in. Here's Magician. 6 points for him. And that one drops for him.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Brown. And here they come. Floyd passes to Magician. And it's all evened up.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Cardinals.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Here's Magician. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Cardinals have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Kamara finds Brown. Good on the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cardinals.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Pass to Fields. Here's Magician to the wing right side. There's the screen. Now Fields. 6 on the shot clock, and they pick up 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Cardinals have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. It's Brown with the drive. The layup off target. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Gets it off, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Louisville out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They got the Magician. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Thomas. And it's Magician in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cardinals. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Louisville leading by 3. They've got the Magician. Magician is out there with Thomas. Then it's Magician. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And for the Cardinals, Thomas kicks to Jenkins. They set the pick. Pass to Magician. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Pass the Magician. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Comes up empty down low. Now here is Fields. He's covered closely. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. On Tuesday, Then on Friday, Magicians checked in for the Magician. Louisville leading by 5. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. You look at the Magician. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Right wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. He lays it in. 7 points in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And it's Magician missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To the middle. Can they get it? Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cardinals leading by 7. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. Louisville shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
He's off on the first. Magicians checked in for the Magician. And the second free throw, good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Brown outside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Magician passes to Moore. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And that one misses. Louisville leading by 7. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Brown against Moore. Launches it. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside, Magician, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Brown with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Magician passes to Magician. No good with the layup. And so it's Louisville with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn to him like I could turn to you, Ernie.
Indeed.
Playing the three, he offers a lot of versatility as well, Shaq.
Ain't that what I just said?
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Louisville.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so Brown will bring it up for Louisville. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They've got the Magician. Boyd out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Down low, poked away. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Connects from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's good, 2 points. Magician's got 8 points.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Brown feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Cardinals. 2 shots.
free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Well, 50% for the floor. Pass to Floyd. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Magician. Beyond the arc. That is good. And the Louisville lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Magician.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Pass to Magician. Moore left side. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle, here's Magician. Misses the baby hook. Cardinals leading by 12. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. will make substitutions. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Kamara. Scoreless thus far. That bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Floyd. He's covered by Brown. And the Cardinals making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.112 left in the third. Pass to Jenkins. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Kamara. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted by
Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. At 50% in a decent groove. Jenkins the pass to Magician. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Louisville.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cardinals leading by 18. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the pick from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside for Thomas. Pass to Fields to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Louisville sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
Team foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Louisville, the free throw drops for Jenkins. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Cardinals leading by 19. Banked in off the glass. And the Cardinals lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's Thomas outside.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The first one falls. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Tries from 10. Good, he hits the jump shot. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. They set the pick. Shoots a fader. He doesn't hit that one. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Magician. To the inside. Here's Magician. It's blocked. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Louisville passing it around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
2 minutes.
Now here's Moore. Here's Magician. There's a good screen. Kick out to Moore. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of three. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
And he nails the third. Louisville leading by 19 points. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cardinals.
Tonight, they seemed committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a three. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For Louisville, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's tipped. They retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Kamare. The rebound by Fields. Pass the Magician. Lets the three fly. The shot will not fall. So it's Louisville winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game.